Liar! Liar! Lies! Bad baby, bad baby! Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix's original movie, Dangerous Lies. When a wealthy elderly man dies and unexpectedly leaves his estate to his new caregiver, she's drawn into a web of deception and murder. If she's going to survive, she'll have to question everyone's motives, even the people she loves. So Michael Scott directs this film and he mostly directs TV episodes and straight to TV movies. And I have to say it does feel like a TV movie. It doesn't feel like a Netflix high budget movie. It's a straight to DVD movie. So once you settle that in your mind, then you'll probably have a better time with this film. I was quite frustrated with this film because it wants to be smarter than it is, but the things that you're going to figure out are going to frustrate you because you'll probably figure out for the most part what's happening, what are the twists, what are the turns, and that for me is frustrating because there are moments in this that I just knew what was happening at each and every turn, and I was quite frustrated with this film because I wanted it to be more than it is. So my expectation was probably too high. It is a straight-to-TV movie, and it is filmed quite well. There are particularly great shots, steady-cam shots, moments where you see the camera draw into the character as they are explaining something, and that for me, I was like, oh, that's really creative. I like what they've done there. And the acting, for the most part, is pretty good as well. I thought the acting is fine. The character developments, I thought was really good. You'll recognize, obviously, some of the main characters from Riverdale and various other TV projects. They all feel quite at home on screen, so there's nothing that makes you worried when you're watching as a viewer. There's sometimes certain characters or actors that you watch, you're wondering, oh my gosh, is this going to be any good? I do think Camila Mendes does carry the film. I think she's the best actor in this film. Elliot Gould is also an actor in this film. He plays the old guy that basically owns the house. And when he's on screen with Camila Mendes, I thought their moments together was really great. I could have stood to have more moments of them together on screen. I really liked their interactions. The script is fine. If it wasn't so predictable, I would be more intrigued with this storyline. The worst thing about this film, for me, by far, is the score. So you have the soundtrack, which I thought was pretty good, or when soundtrack is used. And then you have the score, which I think is composed well, but where it's edited into the film, there are just moments and choices where they choose to put score to make you feel like it's a more tense moment when nothing tense is happening. So they're obviously trying to elevate the tone and mood of the film when people are walking around the house and it's like, oh, airy and scary, but there's actually nothing airy and scary happening. That for me is just really annoying, and that happens throughout the film. Even when there are tense moments, the music score almost feels cheap at times. It feels like a score that somebody has done for TV movie. And again, it comes back to my expectations. It is a bit of a juxtaposition film though, because the filming techniques and the filming itself and the cinematography, I think, is all done well. The acting is pretty good. It's very on the nose sometimes, and I think the actors work with what they've given in the script. The script writer himself is also very straight to TV movie, so I think once you get your expectation to the level of, oh, this is a straight to TV movie, this is a Hallmark film, and you're probably going to guess what's happened midway point through. The film sometimes points at other people and you're like, it's not them, it's this person, this is what's happening. And there are occasions you might guess a different point. I think that's probably the fun things when it comes to these films, is that she keeps you guessing. And the issue is it doesn't keep me guessing in this. For the most part, I guessed everything that was going to happen, so you kind of have to just enjoy the ride for what it is. So if you're into this sort of TV movie and you like the actors from Riverdale or other TV series or films, then you're probably going to enjoy what this film has to offer. It's kind of a no-brainer. You sit and watch, have a cup of tea, put it in the background, come back to it. It feels like a long soap episode. The who done it? No, that person done it. Oh no, that person done it. Oh no, I knew that person done it. Is that person really dead? It's that kind of elongated soap episode. It's just filmed better than soap. I think the filming is probably the best thing about it, and the acting is fine. I'm going to give this a C plus or a B minus. I'm teetering between the two because I think the filming itself holds well, the acting is pretty good, but the story is very bland, and it made me think between the music and and the way the story is told, it made me think that it's smarter than it actually is. I don't want film to rewrite itself. There isn't anything new under the sun, really, but I do like to be somewhat surprised. And it just didn't hold me in that tension place which the music was trying to do. Yeah, so it's not an Oscar-worthy film, but you could just have a cup of tea and put it on in the background and enjoy it for what it is. So yeah, C+. I'll set it on that. Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this? Were you expecting much from this? Were you hyped for this? I know Netflix is doing this kind of weird thing now. They've done it for the last, I think, a series and a film, and this one in particular, where they feel the need to explain what this film's about before they do the film. So I don't know if you've noticed on their YouTube channel, they do this thing where it's not really a review, but they tell you about everything that you need to know about the film before they go in hand, before you go and watch it, to help you explain what this film is about. They did it with another film recently. It's a very weird thing to do. It's like they don't have faith in their products, like people are not going to get what this film is about. They're trying to build hype up for their project before you go into it. And I don't think that we need anything more explained about this film. Any sort of intrigue that there is to the film, if you go and watch them explain what's happening and give a review at the same time, then it kind of takes away any mystery, especially as there are a few spoilers in their explanation of what's happening. It's a very strange thing. I'd love to know your opinions on that. Do chat to me in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this review. But until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.